Welcome to Mr. Belle Kitchen today. First of all, I would like to thank all my subscribers from watching my videos, and plus I would like to thank the ones that's watching the videos. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe or leave a comment in the box. Today, as you know, I have a couple videos using my Power XL. Today I'll be using this nice Power XL. As you see, and I say I'll be cooking different things in the Power XL. It's new to me, and it's probably too new to y'all too. So today I'm trying different things to see how it works and everything. Today I'll be cooking a nice tri-tip. Sometimes when I do tri-tip outside on the barbecue pit, sometimes it come out a little hard, don't come out tender as I want it, or it might be too red or too dark and everything. So I'm going to test it in a nice Power XL and see how beautiful this tri-tip come out. Usually when I cook in a Power XL, everything's come out nice and it's easy and it's quick. Dinners is served on time. If you get off from work, if you want your kids during this pandemic, as you see my kids in a couple videos with me too, they love to cook too. They put it in there while we sit down. Your mom, your dad might be tired. They might want to run in the kitchen. Don't worry, mom, dad, we got this. But today, back to what I'm doing, I'll be doing this tri-tip. Today I'll be, as you see this nice piece of meat, it's nice and pretty. I'll be using some garlic powder, some black pepper, slap your mama, and some seasoning salt. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get started. I'm going to season this meat up nice and good. I'm going to start right here with my garlic powder right here. And I'm just going to put a little on it. Just shake it on there real good. Like that. The garlic powder, get every little part of it. So just be seasoning there nice and good. Also be using a little black pepper. Squeeze a little black pepper in there. Yeah, get that season. You always want to season it so the season blends in with it and everything. Now I'm going to put a little of this slap your mama on it. And I use this slap your mama on different things because it leaves it with a nice good taste. You can also get this slap your mama at Trader Joe's, or if you shop at Trader Joe, you can get it there. Now I'm going to put a little seasoned salt on it. Put a little seasoned salt on it. And then I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to get the back side of it. And season that up real nice so it be seasoning all over while that heat goes circulate all around of it. And just grill this nice and good. Season it like that. Season this up good. Okay. And now I'm going to come to the Power XL. As you see, I have it plugged in and everything. And like I said, you could do many things on this Power XL. It's set at 375. So what I'm going to do, it's already set for 375, so I'm going to turn it till it's on slow cook, it's on steam, center, and then right now it's going to be on grill, so I'm going to press timer on grill. Now I'm going to let it cook for 15 minutes. So I'm going to turn it to 15 minutes and turn it like that. And it's real easy, like I say, once you start using this Power XL, I think you'll be using it all the time. So in 15 minutes, I'm gonna press start. Preheat should pop up. I'm gonna let it preheat before I put my tri-tip in. You can see it's finished preheating, and now it say add the food. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna raise it up, and I'm gonna put my tri-tip in there. And I'm going to pick it up. My hands is clean. I'm going to sit the tri-tip in like this. And as you can see, sitting there nice and pretty. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to close it. And I'm going to press start. And it's going to be cooking for 15 minutes. And we're going to see how that come out. Welcome back to Mr. Belle Kitchen. As you can see, it's cooked on the 15 minutes. So I'm finna open it up. And I'm going to open it up. and see how it look. It's looking good and brown. Now I'm going to remove it, and I'm going to do the same thing what I did on the front side. I'm going to sit it right here while I preheat it again. I'm going to preheat it for 15 minutes and do the back side for 15 minutes. As you see, it's on 375 already. It's on air fry, which is I don't want air fry. So I'm going to go stroke it down. As you see, I have a lot of suggestions to go to. Now it's going to grill. It's grill. I'm going to press grill. I'm going to press set. And now I'm going to set my minutes to 15 minutes. I'm going to set it for 15 minutes. And I'm going to press start so it can preheat. And I'm going to let it preheat. And after preheat, it's going to say add your food. So I'm going to add the tri-tip back in it. And let it cook for 15 minutes. You can see it say add food. So I'm going to raise it up. And I'm going to add my tri-tip in here. I'm cooking it on the other side now for 15 minutes. Let it cook for 15 minutes. Also, if that's not good, you can always add minutes to it. I'm going to press start and let it cook for 15 minutes and see how that come out. Okay, now the back side is done. I let it cook for 15 minutes, same as the front. One thing about this Power XL I would like to say, you can always put the minutes down and you can add on to the minutes. So the best thing is to start with the low minutes and see how it cooks, then to put it up high and you mess up the meat and everything. So I start with the low, like 15 on each side and everything. So if it need to be cooked a little more, I can always add a couple minutes to it. So now, oh boy, look at that. That looks so beautiful sitting in there. I'm going to take this out and take it out of here and sit it right on this board. And you see how nice and easy. I'm going to have to put that back in and do it one more time. Take it out and lift it up so nice and beautiful. It's looking good. And what I'm going to do, I just going to cut a piece of it and look, I'm surprised how beautiful it looks already. I'm going to just slice a piece of it and see how it looks on the side of it and cut it and see, just to get an idea of how that looks. The inside look like it's so nice. And you can cut it thin, thick. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let mine cook just a little bit more for about 8 minutes on each side and give it that nice brown. But it's looking good and everything. The inside look kind of good. And some people like it medium rare. This will be good for the people that like it medium rare. It's nice and good medium rare. But I'm going to let it cook a couple more minutes, like 8 minutes. And I'm going to put it back in. I'm going to set it. Like I say, you can always close it. Reset it to 375. And I'm going to put a cancel on here. I'm going to turn it. It's on 375. It's going to cook, simmer. Now it's going back to grill. It's on grill. I'm going to hit timer, and I'm going to set this for 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Set it for 8 minutes. And I'm going to let it cook for 8 minutes. I'm going to press start so it can preheat. Always remember to press it before you open it. Put it on preheat to get it nice and warm and everything. And then when they say add the food, we'll add it in and let it cook for 8 minutes. Now it's finished preheating. It say add meat. I'm going to add my tri-tip back in there. I'm going to put it in there nice and neat. And I'm going to sit it in there and I'm going to close it. And I'm going to press start. And I'm letting it cook for 8 minutes more. Okay, now I'm back and it's finished for the 8 minutes. I'm gonna press cancel. That cuts it off. And I'm gonna lift it up. Oh yeah, everything's nice, looking good. So I'm gonna take it out and I'm just gonna slice that up. I'm gonna close the top of it. And I'm gonna slice this up and see how it turned out. And it's looking nice and good as you see. I'm gonna just cut it right in the middle so you get an idea before I just really start slicing it up. Get an idea how this Power XL works. I'm going to turn that around like that and like that. Then I'm going to slice it up. It's look nice. And that's that tri-tip. Okay, now the tri-tip is done. I slice it up and everything. Everything look nice and tender and looks good. And I'm going to taste a piece of it. Dip it in sauce. You can have sauce or you can eat it just the way it come off the grill, just like that. It's good just off the grill. But I'm just dipping it in a little barbecue sauce or any kind of sauce you want. And tender. As you see, it's cut up nice and good. It's flaky. When you see the meat, it's like this. You know it's tender. And it's very tender. And it's looking good. And that's Cooking with the Bells. We did it again. Thank you. If you like it, subscribe and leave a comment in the box. Thank you.